Hello? 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 What the fuck? Could you guys hear me while I was... My computer, like, crashed. Or, like, my graphics card crashed or something. Stream was dead? Okay, okay. That's so weird. That's the first time that's ever happened. I don't know what caused it. It must have just been encoding, plus talking about GAS. Or maybe Unreal exploded me. Anyway, so what I was asking, Elliot, GAS, does it, when you soft load the component, what does that mean? Does it need to be attached to an actor? Lazy loading ask. Load the ability system component in multiplayer games to reduce memory usage. Abilities can be a bit resource intensive, especially when dealing with world actors that require it, like damageables. If our world is populated with such actors, their memory footprint can become noticeable. Thank you from Epic Insights, blah, 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 blah. Lazy loading their ASCs. Oh, ability system component, right? And their world actors, just when they need it, dodging the memory hit until it's absolutely necessary. This memory optimization is a significant boost for scalability, since ASC world actors won't carry that footprint unless explicitly interacted with. Things like this, buildings, trees, and damageable props on standby with a lower cost, only racking up the memory bill when they step into the gameplay spotlight. But before we start, I'd love to thank my dear friend, Chaos Patron, for the go later. Without it, possible. Implementation, blah, 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 blah. Sounds silly. The way that I envision... Let me get paint up. So here's... I don't know if you're, like, super caught up with what I've been thinking about, what I've been doing lately. So let's say here's player. P for player. And then this is their relevant zone. Right? And then imagine we have NPC characters that are... They're just object. They're not actors at all. Just an object called character object. So it's very lightweight. They track their position with a variable and like a navigation object or navigation manager or something. But they're not real. But then if they cross over into our relevant space, then the character object starts piggybacking on a character actor. Character actor. So it's a character with a reference to the object, and the object with a reference to the character, and blah, 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 blah. So... But if there's a character off screen and a character over here, and they want to fight one another, pew, then instead of writing a completely different system for that, I want to be able to use the, get outgoing damage function from the attack component, because the attack component has... Oh, sorry, not the attack component, the attack action object. Because it will have things like a multiplier for like, oh, this is a heavy attack, and it uses this much stamina, and it's, been blah, 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 blah. So So it would be nice to just have a branch. So like this is like the real version. And the real version calls this function and this function and this function. And that's the output. But then the virtual mode might do a completely different function, but it might use one of these functions here and whatnot. And then... But this can be completely static. It's stateless. So instead of instancing the object, and I know gas can do this as well, and be able to execute logic on the abilities CDO with non-instance ability. Yeah. So that's what this would be. It would be a non-instanced version of the same ability. So, like, you can just get the class and call the function and get the output of the function from the class object rather than the instance object. I was working on something similar for a zombie project. Have you seen Project Zomboid's AI virtualization system? I haven't, actually. I've looked at Assassin's Creed Origin? It was one of the Assassin's Creed games that did like a full AI virtualization. Oh, it says there's an ad playing. Are you getting an ad? Can you hear me? Can you see it? Well, it's because I've been learning gas parts a few months for a multiplayer game. I don't think it's possible for an individual to make something on the scale of gas. The F prediction key and the ability instance processing is enough to make me never want to use anything else. The way it's able to actually wait for a client to catch up in the execution of the ability before doing additional logic. I getcha. A minute ad? Okay. I'll stop. I will wait. Oh, no, I don't go to the Git. You're back. Okay. Should be an indicator for the streamer to see whether viewers are watching it. That would be really good if it would like come up next to their name. Because some people, like even like non-subscribe people, some people get ads and others don't. S. Vnayak. Hello. Wanted to thank you for inspiring me into this game dev world. I've just been working on my own game for the last 3 months now. You're the one who initialized this for me. Initialized. That's programmer talk. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. I hope it's all been going well. But yeah, Ali, I haven't looked at Zomboid's one. Is there like an article or a video about it? I've looked at we looked at Death Stranding for navigation. So he sent me a video. Hold on. Wait, where? Sent me a video. I can't see it. Send again, please. Please, I beg. Nice. Zombie migration explained. Oh my god, can you fuck? Alright, fuck this shit. I'm gonna... putting ad block on. Hopefully it doesn't slow down a ton. Ad block on. Your ad block has been updated. Thank you. No, I'm not giving you money. Maybe later.
You can watch as the spread out zombies group up via the rally group system. You can see that they do a great job of hitting their separation number when they start in a smooth spread. Now I'll delete all the zombies around me and wait till 9 PM for the migration to happen. There it is. You can see the cell is a larger square I'm inside. Those white dots appear to be simulated.
Ah.
zombie groups. If you watch one
I was going to say, is my RuneScape music still playing? But no, it's just
unloaded
in this video.
it turns into several red dots. Here we hit the first drawback to the system. The
Red's
zombies all
virtualized?
spawn
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
edge of the loaded zone around me, and there's no carried over command for where they should go. This leaves any further spread up to random chance and rally groups. Rally groups are also not great at this. While it does end up pushing some groups out of the horde, it doesn't move them very far, meaning we get this pattern 2 or 3 rally groups deep with a mass amount remaining on the edge. This isn't all bad, as the migration system deciding to move a group of zombies right next to you would get annoying. However, it could also detect and not move zombies into your area in the first place. It's at this point I'm going to have to remind you guys that what you see here does not reflect normal gameplay. It's highly unlikely you manage to kill all the zombies in the loaded area without moving or drawing in zombies from outside that area. Just the act of moving around will allow the rally group system to spread them out much more effectively. There's also the chance that another migration tick happens and spreads the zombies out properly again while you are not in that area. Best to go away and let the next migration tick spread them back out, because that is nightmare fuel. There's also the question of just how many people play with the zombie population cranked up so high. With a low or normal population, you would still have a square of zombie groups pop up around you, but no insurmountable wall of flesh.
True.
There also seems to be a mechanic setting off the redistribution upon entering a new cell after a certain time period, meaning it will be a lot harder to manipulate those events than simply remembering 9 AM and 9 PM without interruption. Of course, your plans could very easily be ruined.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'll give it a proper look. My Sandy's great for this kind of thing. So the difference between mine and that one is that the unloaded NPCs need to be... It's not like, you know, the zombies all have the same goal, right? So it's really easy to do with mass, because it's like they're all running the same, you know... For example, move towards player, right? You can do that en masse. En masse, no pun intended. What I'm going to be doing is the characters are still running a... Well, not a state tree, but they're still fully, like, capable of making decisions and thinking and carrying out tasks just off screen. So it'll just be round robin updated, you know, 1 per frame or a couple per frame, or like in priority groups. So, you know, everything near the player will be, you know, there'll be a short list of, like, you know, maybe maximum of 100 characters. And so that means that every attribute on those characters is going to update once per... Well, okay, let's say it's 60 characters. Or 60... I don't know, 60 things. Which includes items. Although... I guess we update items as a part of the character if they're bound to the character, so I don't fucking know. Anyway, so they get updated really frequently, and then we have a bigger list, you know, from out here, so they're like 200 of them, and then a bigger one out here, and then the rest of the world. So there's like, maybe like 4 tick groups, so it's like... You know, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 objects, but then this tick group has more. And then this one has more. So we're only ever updating 3 characters per game tick. But it goes like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But then this one, these ones move down to here, but we start back up here on that one. So that the closer ones get more fidelity. The further away ones are a bit more sparse, I guess. Prediction key. Ability level, implementing ability prediction is transparent. Ability says do XYZ. We automatically predict the parts of that we can. We wish to avoid having logic such as if authority do X, else do predictive version of X in the ability itself. At this point, not a case of so, but we have a very solid framework working client-side prediction. Client-side predicting game simulation state. Things can be completely client-side without having to work with the prediction system. For example, footsteps are completely client-side, never interacted with this system, but clients predicting their mana going from 100 to 90 when cast to spell is client-side prediction. Yeah, gotcha. So then it can roll back. So it's like, if you're casting a spell, but on the server you got knocked unconscious before that even started, or like while you were winding up the spell, then it'll get rolled back. Which isn't super relevant for Prismatica because it's client authoritative for non-host characters, because it's just co-op stuff. But I mean, it's cool. I just don't know how they... Oh, it has an undo. Well, do you have to implement... No, I guess it can just reverse. Wait, how does it do that? Does it transact? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Again, it seems like gas seems like the perfect framework for like most gamey games. Games that are like recognizable as games. But I feel like it's too rigid. Or like I feel like I'd be bending it to fit in with this. Prismatica is a game. Is it? Or is it an anti-game? Also, where'd everyone go? Everyone just left as soon as my computer crashed. I mean, I was going to wrap up soon anyway. I'm getting really hungry. Does anyone know if Sov is streaming tonight? What day is it? It's Friday. There is no game to be found here. Exactly. When game? Yes. Let me see if those changes actually saved, though. Action object system. Action object. Please. Yes, it did. Thank fuck. Thank fuck. Because we also going to use gas for their AAA studios such as Warner Bros. Most of them fork with their own version because it's a framework made of it. Yeah, that's true. But I'd have to learn the framework. You know, I'd rather just make my own. I'm obsessed with objects. I'm going through an object phase. Everything's an object. No components. Components illegal. Well, no, I mean... obviously, I'll still use components for things that are on the actor. As a good way to, like, differentiate between something that is virtual and something that is real. Like a movement speed manager. Or a... I don't fucking know, something else. Components primary objects can't even tick. Why would you ever? Damn, son. Well, you can get around. You can, but... I mean, these ones I can't. Well, I mean, okay, so these objects that I work with do have world context, so they can use delays and time... No, not timelines. No, thank God, I fucking hate timelines. They can do latent stuff. But yeah. I don't have ticking functionality in here. If I was going to tick them, it would just be like an update, or like it would be something ticking it, if that makes sense. Something would be calling tick on it, if needed. So move away from directly replicating U objects, start using a fast array serializer to sort items for inventorizing and structures. I use for the serialized data anyway. I just instantiate the object locally when the structure is created and then sync up the servers whenever it's moved anywhere. It needs to be globally accessed, such as a chest everyone can use. Yeah, I can. I understand it. I'd just be worried about, like, references getting, like, you know, an object that has a reference to an object that has a reference to an object kind of stuff. Let your objects start to put a lot of pressed on the G's. What's a GC? GC? Pressure on the GC. Garbage collection. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess so, yeah, because it would have to check through lots of fellas. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up anyway, because I'm very hungry, and I want to play Kenshi. I just want to play Kenshi. That's all I want to do. I've got such a good squad in Kenshi at the moment. Homburger, hello. It's going pretty well. Just got started doing a refactor today. It was pretty chill. Answered heaps of questions from people. Solved a few plugin problems. Oh, I need to submit that. I need to submit the plugin to the Unreal Marketplace. What file do I have to submit to the thingo? To Epic. If it's a like a code plugin. The thingo file. True. Ethan, come I want to see Kenshi. We could Kensh it up on the stream. I'll have to go back and watch the stream, only just tuned in. Oh, that's fair enough. I don't know. I think I'll take it easy the rest of the night. I want to chip away at that ability system, or the action system, action object system. But yeah, it's, what is it? Friday. What anime's on tonight? Yo, any anime in the chat? Oh wait, it's Thursday, not. I mean, it's Friday, but it's Thursday. Nothing worth watching. Solo level, that's on Saturday, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know how I feel about solo leveling. It's weird. I don't know if I really vibe with it. I mean, like, it's good. Like, the animation's great. But, like, I don't know. I guess I'll see. It's very, it's very arbitrary. That's the thing with anime, right? Like, all of the concepts are just, like, so arbitrary. Don't have any kind of underlying logic. And then they try and, like, logicify it retroactively. But yeah, I can see where it's going. I can see where it's going. Read the manga? I don't know. I'm not really a manga person. I'm not that much of a weeb. Started reading Berserk again. No, but my brother started. Was he reading it or watching? I can't remember. But yeah. I just love trash anime. Trash animes are fucking the best shit. Just like that, like B grade isekai. You know, there's a new one every season. Same shit every time. Fucking love it. Read of the Hill. Yeah, like basically that. Anyway, do I want to play Kenshi on stream, or do I want to... Or do I want to make my noodles? Yes? Alright, well... Yes to both. Well, am I even hungry? I just had berries before. Maybe we'll just play Kenshi. I might restart the stream, though, so that the VOD gets split. But can I be bothered? I don't know. Maybe I should play Pal World. Maybe I should play Pal World. Yeah, they made Pal World, but what about the rest of the world? What about NTSC World, you know? Pal's only Australia and Japan, isn't it? Phase alternating line. And then what's NTSC? That's National Television System Committee. NTSC World. You Zoomers wouldn't even know what PAL is. I'm launching Kenshi. But I don't think I'll play it on stream. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all have a good night. Sorry about the computer crash. How long have you been playing Kenshi? I have 215 hours on Steam. So maybe like 300 total. But I haven't played it in like... I started playing it like a few days ago. With an overhaul mod. The Genesis mod, which like changes all of the settlements to be different and adds a bunch of shit. So it's been fresh. It's been fresh. I've been having fun. Been having fun. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. We could raid. Let's raid someone, by the way. Let's raid... Could raid Amber, or we could raid a gamer. Could raid Verf, playing old school RuneScape, catching 200,000 implings. Giga Chad. Try that mod out. Yeah, it's been good so far. But basically, you unsubscribe from all other mods and just do it, because it contains most other mods. Although I've kept the dark UI mod on, because I can't play without the dark UI, because it hurts my eyeballs. Alright, let's go create a dashboard. We go stream manager. We go to raid. We go to Auroral Games. We start the raid. Alright. We were pretty productive today. I'm gonna keep being productive tonight. But, when I stream next, hopefully I will have submitted the plugin to the Epic Marketplace. So, thanks everyone for hanging out. And with that, we say goodbye. Goodbye. Also, Parzival, thanks for the Prime sub. Giga Chad.